On today's episode of Sportsman's Paradise podcast, we have two special guests. Both of them are recurring guests. We have Joseph Martin from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Just got back from the Bassmaster Classic. Also, we're going to touch base on how he did in the Kansas tournament. And then following that, we have Cullen Zander from Texas, our Texas reporter. We're going to hear about his deep sea fishing trips that he went with Chloe and Justin. And as always, this episode is brought to you by Coors Pure and Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Welcome back to Sportsman's Paradise podcast with your two anchors, Ken McGuire and Chase Carpenter. What up, Chase? It's been a while.
I know. It's been a rough month or 2 months. Haven't caught a fish. I have attempted, and I already talked about that. I got the Rona, the Wuhan flu.
God damn.
But I already brought you. So,
hello. Poo-poo. Speaking of poo-poo, did y'all hear that little intro that came in? That came out of my ass.
Yeah. You should have heard the one before.
Yeah, it was even better.
But I'm ready for this summer. Starting to go wade fishing more, can sight some reds. And I'd like to take my boat out to some shallow rigs.
Yes. And red snapper season in Alabama opened up. So maybe if we have a weekend off, we go and do that. But isn't it open not very long?
It is not open very long, but actually this past year, I remember they had it open and longer because they had to fulfill a quota. So it's when the quota is filled, and that could be however long it takes.
Oh.
And they reopened the quota in August or September last year, and it got rained out. We were going to try to go with a guide, I think. So it's all based on how many people are going, and I assume people will be going this year.
Okay, sweet. And then this thing also says it opens June 1st. So I guess it's been opened.
Yeah.
63-day season, June 1st through August 3rd. So maybe it's just different this year or something.
No, or I could be making that shit. That could be the reason why they reopened it, because there's a lock. I don't know. They reopened it in August.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
And it was only it was 2 weekends.
It was 2 weekends.
But it wasn't even the week throughout.
Yeah,
it was just
only
Saturday, Sunday.
Could have been to get tourists to come because it was a COVID year, honestly.
Yeah, maybe.
Sacrifice some snapper to get some money.
And we just got a text message from Cullen Zander saying he can't make it. So after Joseph Martin, we're going to dive into my sight fishing trips with Kohl.
Yeah. And we could shit talk Colin for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
In that place.
Yes, we can.
That fucking bitch.
Yes. And y'all have to go watch. We now have this on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to throw this on our YouTube page, and we're going to try to throw some shorts up as well. We just got a badass new GoPro, which is sick. I was talking to it. You set it up and I Bluetoothed it to my phone. So when we set it up, we can see if we're in frame.
And you could be record.
Yeah. Hey,
so
GoPro.
We don't have to go stop fishing.
Yes. It's going to be epic.
That's epic.
Now we just got to wait on our 2 chest mounts to get in. And we'll be rolling.
Yep. That's going to be fun.
Man, I'm fucking amped. All right, sweet.
We got to do more hood rat shit in the swamp. More flips off of
tall things.
Any tall thing. Stealing corks, crab traps, the whole
Dude,
9 yards.
Yeah, summer is the time where the pirates come out.
Because it's hot and we're not catching shit sometimes. Got to get in that water.
Yeah.
They're going to burn up.
This is content summer.
Oh, and don't get next to our boat. If we're asking for help, we're probably going to pirate you.
Yeah, bag up.
And we don't have Manscaped anymore, so we're just going to grab your balls.
Oh,
watch out!
Grab and fondle your balls. All right, now let's give our buddy Joseph Martin a call.
Yep.
Dear God, I hope this Bluetooth fucking works. We're doing this not on Zoom anymore. We're on a new platform called StreamYard, and it's pretty awesome, but we don't really know how to use it yet, so bear with us. What up? Is this Joseph?
What's happening? Yeah, man, give me 1 second. Let me get in my truck and put it on Bluetooth.
All right, perfect. Take your time.
My phone's all messed up. So the speaker kind of sucks.
No worries.
Guessing y'all are gonna edit all this out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Maybe.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely.
unless you say something funny.
I hear you. It's gonna
Well,
take like 2
We'll
seconds.
we'll just reintroduce you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once it connects, we'll just go silent for like 10 seconds, and then I'll say like welcome Joseph Martin. So then it'll be easier to find the clip where I can edit it out. Can you hear us well?
Yep, it just went through. We're good to go.
All right, sweet. All right, give us 10 seconds, and then I will say what up.
All right.
And welcome our reoccurring guest, Joseph Martin. What up, Joseph? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. How are y'all?
Doing good, doing good.
Doing well. Got a Vizzy. Have you ever tried a Vizzy before, Joseph?
Have you ever done what?
Tried a Vizzy hard seltzer?
No, but I've seen that y'all are sponsored by them now, and that new Coors.
Yeah, Coors Pure.
Coors
It actually is
Pure.
delicious.
Yeah,
But
it tastes
I
like
need to try that one.
Try the Vizzies. I stand by them. I think they're great. And I don't really like White Claws that much. I think they're different.
I haven't. Let's see.
And this Ken's taking a sip of a lemonade one. It's fucking
Damn,
Oh,
those
that
are
sounds good.
those are good.
yeah. It's Vizzy summer. It's why I know people are claiming it's White Boy summer, but it's got taken over.
How's that Coors Pure? Is it good?
Coors Pure is good.
Mhm.
It tastes like it doesn't taste like a. I mean, it tastes like a normal beer.
Yeah,
Like it's a good light beer, which is, I think it might be better than Coors Light, to be honest.
I was expecting something like fancy, but it was just delicious.
I was expecting
I'm
it
gonna
taste.
definitely give that one a shot.
Love it. Yeah, send us a pic when you test it out.
Yeah.
I will.
But one thing I had to I was curious about was Joseph Martin. What happened to that Instagram? It got hacked on your ass?
Dude, I don't have a fucking clue. So it was like 3:00 in the morning or something. I just like woke up and naturally I checked my phone. I went on Instagram and it wouldn't refresh. It kept saying no internet connection or something like that. And I just kept trying to refresh it and refresh it and refresh it. And after like the 5th time, it like popped up, your account has been disabled. And I'm like, what? Because I know y'all follow me. Like I always tried, or I never post anything like political or controversial or anything. I always stay away from that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like I don't
There's no
understand.
reason
I think someone had to have hacked it because it was saying something about going against community guidelines or something like that. And dude, all I post is
You must have logged into that instead of your OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's a bitch because you had you back up any of that stuff because you always had some of the best videos and the hook sets and stuff that were badass.
Man, I had some, but like there were so many memories on there. There was a bunch of photos on there from like a long time ago that I had archived that nobody could see, and all the stories and stuff. Like I lost all of that.
That's bullshit.
Oh, damn, that's a bitch.
Yeah, I've had that account since I was like
Forever.
a sophomore in high school, maybe.
Damn. Yeah, damn, that sucks.
R.I.P. Joseph Martin.
Yeah, it is what it is, and I couldn't reuse the name because like
It took it.
it wouldn't let me. No, it's like it's disabled. I tried to get it back, and I went through some emails with Instagram. I'm pretty sure I never actually talked to a human being though.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I don't know.
That's
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Mhm.
That's annoying.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to ask you about that. I wonder if we should start backing up our stuff, but we'll
Yes, definitely.
yeah, good call. But last time we spoke with you, you were off to Kansas for a bass tournament, and we wanted to hear about it. We know it wasn't a great lake, and
The conditions weren't.
yeah,
right,
conditions
huh?
weren't great. It was free. You were freezing your balls off, but I did see you did catch your first smallmouth.
I did. That was the highlight of that trip.
How was it?
Man, it was pretty rough. I mean, I had a great time with like the group of guys I went with, but the fishing was terrible.
Damn.
So we got up there, and it was pretty cold. The first day, we were trying to scout and find a few fish. We caught a couple small ones, a bunch of like goo, a bunch of freshwater drum we were catching, and a bunch of catfish too.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then I think we were there for either 1 or 2 days. It was super windy. And then, like the last day of practice, we wake up to like fucking 6 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh.
And it's like, it's April. It's the middle of April, We're like, what? No, like,
we're not home anymore.
no, we are not home anymore. Smallmouth and snow.
Yeah. You could say we're not in
pretty
Kansas
tough.
anymore, but you're in Kansas, so.
Yeah. But then the tournament rolled around, and I was fishing as a co-angler, so I just drew, I randomly paired with a boater. The first day guy that I drew, I mean, he was a great guy or whatever. Like, he was super solid dude. He was like 79. He had just got out the hospital. He's from like having COVID. He was in the hospital for like 7 months or something.
Damn.
He was from Arkansas. This lake was pretty tiny, but man, like that Midwest wind was howling. So like it got pretty rough out there. And his boat, he had the smallest boat in the tournament and probably the oldest boat in the tournament. It was like a late 90s 17-foot Stratus bass boat. And it didn't have like,
unfortunate.
yeah, it didn't have like any electronics on it, no power poles, kind of a shitty trolling motor. But I was like, whatever, no big deal. That's part of the game when you fish as a co-angler.
Mm-hmm.
But that morning started off with him cutting another angler off, cutting another boat off, and like an argument took place like immediately. Like we passed this guy up, and we started fishing like right past him, and like I didn't even get up. Like I was like embarrassed. I didn't even stand up and start fishing. He gets on the front deck, and the guy's like, "Are you really about to do that?" He was like, "Oh, I thought you already fished this." Blah blah. And they ended up getting in an argument, and the old man I was with ended up leaving, but like he ended up calling the dude like an asshole.
Oh,
Like I was idling past him, and I'm like,
you're sitting
of course,
there.
I get drawn with this dude.
Throw the hood on and just put your head down.
Yeah. As the old man's talking, he's like, I might be old, but I can still whoop some ass. I'm like, oh my god,
Oh my
bro.
god.
Oh, that's fucking
That was the first
incredible.
day draw. Yeah, and we were cutting people off all day long. It was so bad. Needless to say, I zeroed that day, and so did he.
Oh.
Which wasn't that big of a deal. Like half the field zeroed. It's like the worst lake ever.
How many fights did you get in though?
Only that one.
Okay.
Only that one verbal altercation. But like at the end of the day, I had like multiple people come up to me and they were like, "Who were you fishing with, dude?" Or like, just it was pretty bad. But that's how the first day went. The second day, I drew a guy from Colorado that actually had a really good first day, but the wind changed and his bite kind of died, so we also both zeroed.
Damn. How long were y'all out there both days?
It was like a safe light to 3 to maybe 3 to like 3:45, depending on what flight. Like the first flight was due in for 3 or 3:30 or something, and then 15 minutes was delayed for every flight, and I believe there was 3 flights.
Okay.
So I can't remember, either like 3 or I think it was 3 to 3:45.
That's sweet.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's a long.
But
day.
that's how Kansas went. It was cool. I got to catch a smallmouth the morning that it snowed in April, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, that is cool. That's a cool experience too. How was the drive up? Long?
Super long, dude.
I bet the drive back was even longer.
Yeah, because he's not looking forward to anything.
Yeah.
Getting the fuck out of Kansas.
Yeah, just trying to lead you. There was turkeys everywhere up there, though. Like, I'm not even a turkey
That's
hunter, but
cool.
I've always like wanted to kill a turkey with my bow. Like, that's always been a goal.
Uh-huh.
And like every field had like these big gobblers strutting in them. That was pretty cool.
That is cool.
That is pretty cool.
You should have pulled the bow out and threw it in the back, drove it back
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, like
While listening
Yeah,
to
like,
Kansas. I got a
I
few
might
more.
go back to Kansas one day, but it's definitely going to be to either kill a deer or shoot a duck or
Yeah, they got
turkey or something like that.
Kansas has massive deer too, huh?
Oh yeah, we saw a few deer. It just wasn't the right time of year to really see them.
That's awesome though. But
I'd rather see a gobbler than a deer because they're funny.
yeah,
Like the
Oh.
fuckers.
they're loud too.
Dude,
Yeah.
they were like fighting in the fields, and it was cool. It was super cool.
That is
That is
super
cool.
cool. And then I also wanted to ask about Bassmaster Classic. This is your third or fourth year going?
This would be my fourth year of going to it. It's the best vacation for anyone that's like serious in the bass fishing. Like it's amazing. The expo literally takes 3 days to like go to every booth.
Damn. Is
like,
it in a
it's
massive
huge.
is it in like the
Convention
yeah, like
center or
is it
something?
in a massive convention center?
Yeah, like this year it was at the Will Rogers Memorial Center, I believe, in Fort Worth.
Okay, sweet.
But this classic was a little bit different. Like the past three that I've been to were a little bit bigger, had more vendors.
Uh-huh.
This year, like if those three were 10 out of 10s, this one was like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
You know,
They still
like it's just what were you gonna say?
nothing, but you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say like right now the fishing industry is not struggling to sell product at all.
Mhm.
Like everything's sold out. So a lot of the companies didn't have like product to bring to the classic.
Yeah.
Like the previous ones I went to, like you could go and like spend all your money in like on amazing deals for tackle, rods, reels. Like all the companies would bring like all their shit they're trying to get rid of,
Yeah.
and like you get a whole bunch of stuff for like 50% off. And it really wasn't like that this year.
Damn. So it's kind of like normally it's like like the boat show, and we have the boat show at the Superdome,
Yeah.
and they have all the stands with that, but it's just like that times 100.
Yeah, normally this one was a little bit more laid back, but I mean it was awesome being able to go out. Like it was just weird that many people in one area without masks on was pretty tight.
Yeah, that
Was
is tight.
Minn Kota selling any trolling motors? Because they owe me one.
They do.
I've been waiting half a year.
They definitely had a booth.
I would give him some lip. It's been a while.
Give them the old 1-2
Dude,
Mayweather.
They honestly, I don't think they might have been, but like,
Oh,
dude, everywhere is sold out of everything. Like they
Yeah.
don't have product. All these companies don't have anything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Those
And you lucked out though that might have not have been as good of a convention, but this year's classic was unbelievable with like the top 5 people with like just like 3-pound difference. Hank took home the big trophy, but it came down to the wire, huh?
Yeah, it was super close. That's Hank Cherry won it. He won it last year too, so he's back-to-back champion, which is
Oh fuck.
extremely rare. Like I should know my
Yeah.
facts, but there's like three or four that have ever like won back-to-back or even won multiple. Like it's the hardest tournament of the year. It's the best of the best. Fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Hank Cherry. Is he new or is he just coming to his own now?
No, he's been around for a minute. He
Okay.
actually in 2013, like even before Major League Fishing came around, and like Bass lost like 80% of their field. The Elite Series moved over to Major League Fishing. In 2013, he had the winning fish hooked for the Bassmaster Classic, and I think he lost by ounces, second place. Like there's footage of it. You can look it up. Like he breaks off on a fish like at the boat, and it's horrible. But I mean, he's back-to-back champion now, so it all ended up working out.
He's made history.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, that's $300 grand. That's $300 grand in just winning.
Yeah,
So-
I bet a sponsor.
Sponsors, maybe some commercials.
Oh yeah, no, like it used to be a guaranteed like $1 million in incentives and sponsorship promotions and all that, but that might be kicked back a little bit now. But I mean, he probably made at least $500,000 off winning the Classic.
How electric is it when they pull up in the boat and they hop off and go on stage
And have a smile on their face. You can tell they did pretty well.
and they just pull out 2 or their 4 fucking huge ones? And does the whole entire place just go absolutely crazy?
Yeah, man, that's like
Is it like a
That's
touchdown at
everybody.
a Saints game? Like, is it just all insane?
yeah, especially when it gets like wire to wire like that. Like when it's not, sometimes these tournaments they'll have one guy that just like figures them out, and he's like, pounds ahead of everybody else.
Right.
This one wasn't like that. I mean, it was pretty close. But that's everybody's dream is to like every tournament angler's dream is to fish the Bassmaster Classic. So those dudes are like super happy to be there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Creme de la creme, baby.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. My phone's like just blowing up right now.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, no problem. We don't hear any of it, so you're all good.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And then one other thing I had to ask you about, because I've always wanted to fish one. I even DM'd you about it, is the Huddleston swim bait, which I can never find them in town. And I was telling Chase before the interview how hard they were to find.
Yeah.
And then I looked them up, and you can just buy them on Tackle Warehouse. So I was wrong.
Ugh.
But
Oh yeah, no, you can buy them online easily.
yeah,
But like it's just not a big thing here in
Well,
Louisiana.
people won't use
They're
them
big
much in
swim baits like
Louisiana,
that.
right? Aren't they a northern
No.
thing with like you troll them real deep, connected to each other?
just big swim baits.
No, it's more of a West Coast deal, California deal. Like there's a bunch. That's a big scene in California.
Okay.
Chunking like 8 to 12 inch swim baits, hoping for like 1 or 2 bites a day, and trying to catch the world record.
God, yeah.
And the world
That's where-
record's
that's
in
where-
Alabama, right?
Yeah, yeah, Dottie,
Georgia.
Oh, Georgia.
Georgia.
Haha.
Dottie would have been the world record out of California. I think by over a pound or 2. But he was sight fishing it, and he
Wasn't it not registered on like a proper scale or something?
no he caught the fish outside the mouth. Sight
Yeah,
fishing on accident. So
He
it was basically
snagged.
foul hook.
which is
Yeah,
bullshit.
it was
Why
it
didn't you
was
just take the
basically
put the
snagged,
hook
but
in
not
the-
really. Like I'm pretty sure it was just like right outside the mouth.
How'd
Yeah.
they have that pic? Someone was like filming him.
Well, I think he was just honest about it.
Yeah.
Good.
When you get the
You know, I
world
think he
record,
wanted
I
to do
feel
it
like
the right way.
yeah.
I would have taken that hook out and put it in the mouth.
But a cool story about Dottie, they ended up finding it dead in the pond, and they gave it to him to get it mounted.
oh, thought they were like he got arrested.
Oh yeah, I think I did read that. I remember them finding it like dead. It was some lake in California that they stock rainbow trout in, and those big bass like
Holy shit!
thrive
wow.
off of eating those big rainbow trout.
That's awesome. Well,
That's what a
what
Huddleston is really made for. It's made to
Yeah.
imitate a trout.
have you thrown it yet?
I haven't. I had one before. When I used to pond hop a lot, like when I was young, and I caught some pretty good fish on it. I also bought some. I bought that Huddleston, and I bought a pack of the 6-inch Mega Bass Mag Draft paddle tail swim baits. I threw that one at Black River Lake here in Louisiana, up in Monterey, Louisiana, this past weekend, and I caught a fish on like the second cast with it, about a 2-pounder.
Oh, that's awesome. I wanted to
But,
get I actually just sent it to Chase yesterday. They have this 5-inch croaker swim bait that I want to try to get and try to catch just a massive bull red on it or something,
Yeah.
but I probably won't do it.
Dude, very possible.
It would be
Very,
sweet.
very possible.
Yeah.
I'm actually about to dabble in some saltwater this weekend. I got a bachelor trip out of Leeville.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Might
awesome.
get to catch a few speckled trout and some redfish. It's been a long time.
Let's go. That'll be sweet. Hopefully, you'll just absolutely murder them.
And it's a bachelor trip. Catch some tits in your face
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Some
fun.
tig old biddies. Y'all going with a captain?
No, my buddy, actually the one that's getting married, he has a camp there.
Oh,
that's
that's
So,
really fun.
or his family does, or something. Regardless, he has access to a camp there, and I think it's like 10 of us or something going down there. 2 boats. They have 2 boats they keep in the water there.
It's so easy. That's awesome.
And so he
Everything's
knows what he's
like
doing
set up.
out there too. Y'all gonna.
Oh
sneak
yeah,
him.
he grew up fishing down there. The only problem is there's 2 boats and only one person that knows where he's at down there.
Well, get on his boat.
yeah, definitely go with him.
Yeah, but there's a couple guys that fish a lot that are in the wedding. So I guess there's some other people that can drive a boat.
Damn. Yeah, that's bachelor parties at friends' camps, I feel like, are tough to beat. I just had my brother's bachelor party at one of our friends' camps in Mississippi, and it was a blast, to say the least. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
When it
I
was
should get some Coors Pure or something, you know?
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right, baby. When y'all going up? Friday?
Yeah, I think I'll probably be the last one there. I got to work Friday, so I'm gonna probably try to roll out of Baton Rouge around 5:30 or so.
Nice.
Something like that.
You'll meet everyone else on the road.
Yeah.
You're gonna run in some shitty traffic, I bet.
I would honestly wait.
No, dude. I bet.
No, I wouldn't wait.
No,
I wouldn't
It'll
wait.
probably take me like 30 minutes to get out of Baton Rouge.
Oh, it's a bitch. But Justin, we'll let you run, but I appreciate you coming on again. That was a blast. And whenever you want to come back on, just let us know. And then Joseph, if you ever want to come back on, just let us know. And we'll be happy to have you on.
And we got to get a trip soon.
Yeah, we got to get a trip soon for sure.
Dude, we have to get a trip soon. I haven't been out like y'all's way in a long time, and I've been itching to get back out there.
Yeah, and even if you can't make it out here, maybe one weekend, we'll make it up to you.
Yeah.
And you'll teach us some of the bass ways.
Yes, I am so down for that. Y'all been catching a couple fish in those golf course ponds, it looks like.
Yeah.
How'd you do the other day?
I actually went yesterday. I didn't catch jack shit. But I shockingly went to City Park, which is like super hard to catch a bass. Like I've gotten skunked there so many times, I just haven't even fished it in like a year. And I had work that night and just said I had to drop something off my truck, and it was right next to one of these ponds. And I was like, let me just see. I got my pole in my truck. So I threw out like 4 casts and then caught one. I was like, holy shit. I was pumped.
Yeah, dude.
And then
famous City Park.
Yep. And then I went over for Father's Day. My cousins live on this pond out on the North Shore, and there's one in their neighborhood, and I caught a couple, which was fun. I've been catching everything on a spinner bait. I haven't even taken off my spinner bait off my rod. I've just been catching everything on them. I'm loving it.
I've been the same way with a certain bait. I'm not even gonna say it, but
yeah.
I've had this one bait tied on for like the last 3 months. I can't get it out of my hand.
Oh, I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when you got that confidence in it, I just feel like I can catch a fish on it, no matter any fish.
Dude, confidence is at least 50% of it.
Yeah, I agree.
If you don't have confidence in what you're throwing, you might as well go home.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Do you ever throw Alabama rigs?
No, but right now is a pretty good time. There's a lot of shad spawns going on early in the morning, so like these bass are just like gorging on shad. If there is a shad spawn going on, and you catch 2 bass at a time sometimes.
Yeah,
I did buy one, but I forgot to buy jig heads. Like I don't saltwater fish and stuff like that all the time, and I don't really throw a lot of swim baits just on jig heads. So like I bought the wire rig for the Alabama rig. I have no way to put hooks on it. I keep forgetting every time I go out. Every time I go out, I'm like, oh shit, there's a shad spawn.
Boom. No
like,
hooks.
I don't have anything to throw this Alabama rig with.
Oh fuck. That's a bitch.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Me and Chase bought some at the boat show probably 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
And we threw it for probably only threw it like 5-10 times in a year, and then didn't catch shit, and I never took it back out. I don't even know if I own it anymore.
I threw it again.
It's a great way to catch suspending fish, which is those are the hardest ones to catch. Fish that like are just in the middle of the water column.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, works really good in the winter too.
All right, sweet.
Good to know.
I'm definitely gonna try it out again. I'll have to go find it
Yeah.
in one of my old tackle boxes.
They're such a bitch. They're such a bitch to like manage though. Like when they're on your pole, you have to like.
Oh, they're
To make
huge.
like you can get like a Coke bottle or something like that and bend all the wire and stick it in, like cut the top off of a Coke bottle
Mm-hmm.
and stick it in there, because if not, it's just like gets tangled up and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's smart.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's a little trick.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. All right, sick. All right, sweet. Well, Joseph, we're gonna keep in touch for sure. Appreciate you coming on again, and let's get on the water sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Oh, anybody that followed me on my old account,
Yes.
my new one's it's like it's assailant with a B in front of it, so like Bass Assailant. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Joseph 11, Joseph Mart 11.
And
That's probably the better one to have.
And it's spelled it's Bass, BASS.
Yep.
But and then it's AILANT. And we're gonna we'll tag you when we release this and throw it up in the story as well. So everyone go follow him. New account. He got totally butt fucked. And this new
100%.
and this new account's just as good as his old one.
Yeah. Not as many pictures, but
It'll get there. It'll get there.
as the time goes by, it'll get there. But man, I appreciate y'all having me back on.
Yeah, no worries. And then also we are we're creating a new coming out with a new video series, and we might get you to send us some videos of you setting hooks on bass and stuff. And
Oh, dude, I have a million of them.
all right, sweet. Yeah, because we're gonna try to get all type of content on here, so it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, sweet.
Perfect. Maybe we can go out and film whenever we actually do get together.
Yeah, definitely. And we just got a new GoPro, so I might be hitting you up with some questions on some stuff and how to edit some videos. Yeah, some tips and tricks.
Perfect, dude. I'll help you all for sure.
All right, sweet. You the man.
All right, my man. Later.
Later.
Tight lines.
Tight lines.
He's the man.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. And that is Joseph Martin out of Baton Rouge, who fishes tournaments locally and globally. Not really yet, but one day he'll be in Japan catching those huge ones.
Oh, hello.
Oh, samurai. Oh.
Golly.
But yeah, that was awesome. And then we would dive into our next interview with our Texas reporter, but you know those Texas people. They
cancel on you within 30 minutes.
Yeah. But no worries, Colin. We're gonna get you on again because we are curious about your deep sea fishing adventures, and his buddy might now be a guide. I saw because they own that construction concrete company.
Yeah.
Cullen and Brazos. So now I think Brazos is
A guide. So it's Colin's company.
I have no idea how it worked out,
Okay.
but we'll get to the bottom of it.
We will. Maybe they do deals.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. We should go with Brazos and Colin.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Go catch some marlin. I've never done that.
Uh-huh.
You caught a marlin.
No.
No?
Blake Kern caught one with Cook. But Cook didn't reel it in. I wasn't on that trip. The Cabo trip looked like a lot of fun.
I thought you were on that boat when y'all caught the white marlin.
White marlin? What? Those are so rare. Oh no, I'm thinking of albino marlin. No, we didn't catch a white marlin. I think it was Blake's boat. I was thinking you're talking about an albino marlin. White marlins are common.
Maybe Cook caught it. And
I don't think Cook caught one though. It was only Blake and Sam Gardner on their boat.
Oh,
but it's a sick picture with Blake, and they kept it because the Mexicans like to eat them. So they have a great picture at the dock with it hanging dead. Oh, and Blake's like, yeah, it's like fly fishing conservation came out. He's like, this isn't right. Don't at me, Blake.
Oh god, this guy DM'd me today, and he was saying stuff, and I almost hit him with a, yeah, but you fly fish.
It's got only barbs in my hook.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it. I was like, oh fuck, I can't roast him.
Yeah.
But I almost did.
On his own Instagram.
Yeah.
Roast him in his own DMs.
Yeah, no one else sees it.
No one sees it, just for him. This isn't for clout.
Just me roasting this kid.
This is for you only.
Fuck, it would have been awesome. But yeah, poor Chase hadn't been able to go fishing recently often. We are going, hopefully, if the weather is decent, Saturday afternoon.
Well, I did go fishing in Grand Isle and skunked.
Tell me about it. I didn't even ask about that because I wanted to hear about it on the air.
What I've read online in the past is incoming tide's the best for wade fishing there because the clean water comes in.
Okay.
So I'm like, boom, great. It's incoming tide. I decided to wake up at 3:30 and drive over to Grand Isle by myself.
God, that drive is brutal.
Yeah, but I was just filled with excitement. So I was just zooming through, like cranking music, stopped and got McDonald's because I was making great time. Got out there. Learned there's a shuttle service out there now.
Yeah, explain that.
It's two like 4-wheel ATVs with tops, and then they have a trailer. So you shove your shit in the trailer, and they have pole holders in the trailer, and they'll drive you anywhere you want. But obviously, free. Yeah, I assume yes, it's free, but they probably get tipped. I'm gonna tip the guy because he'll come get you. But it starts at daylight, so it's too late. You want to be at your spot at daylight because there's a lot of people piling in. You're gonna waste 15 minutes, but on the ride back, he'll pick you up. That's huge.
That's huge. So we just have a miserable walk down the gorilla hole.
But you're filled with that intensity of what's to come, and then on the way back, you have a few and chill with them.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I also really want to take one of our boats out there and go wade fish those other islands.
Yes.
It's just a bitch trailing your boat
And
that early in the morning.
The trailer.
And that far.
And with trailers. I hate trailers though. That's why my boat's been in Alabama for a while, because we basically replaced every single part on my trailer. Everything to the
why didn't you just get a new trailer?
Because we didn't think it would be this much, and we're already there. Had to replace every spring. Had to adjust all those nuts in the middle beams, whatever the cross beams fucking snapped on us. So we just kept on replacing it.
Yeah, it's a bitch.
Yeah,
Trailers are a bitch.
They're a bitch. I hate them. But in Grand Isle, get out in the water. I'm throwing top water at first because it's not too windy. The waves aren't too big, and I'm really pumped. Nothing. There's a ton of people out there. And I didn't even think to look at the water. I looked down. I can't see my knees in the water.
Damn.
It's just that much. Yeah, and I looked it up. It's like an inch of clarity. It was filthy. And I was then started getting kind of stalkerish and walking around looking at people, watching them, seeing if they're catching shit.
Yeah, definitely.
No one was catching anything. I walk a few miles, but I decided to go right facing the Gulf this time.
Okay.
So I walked down there. I'm just working it. I'm fishing next to boats that pulled up. There's a lot of boat action and nothing. Walked by everyone talking. They didn't catch anything. I caught a catfish on a Paul Brown Softeen XL. So it's the same size as the catfish. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, you caught something.
Yeah, I caught something. And then I asked the whatever, what were they called? What did I call them? The people who drive you?
Shuttle service.
Shuttle service. If people are catching, said one person had 7 of them. So you got a little school and then he died out.
Man, that's so disappointing when you go down there and give all that effort.
Because it's so much fun when you get it.
Yes.
I probably should have got lunch, chilled at a bar for a while, and fished the afternoon because people were catching that afternoon, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to send it to you, but when I asked you, and then I was on Facebook, and they were like, "Oh, Grand Isle afternoon bites on." I was like, "Oh God, poor Chase."
I ran through my head. I'm like, I could just chill,
go hit up the local bar,
but I didn't want to drive back home again at night.
Yeah,
after the local bar, which I'm getting shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then clean my fish where, like at home 2 hours later, or like 10, because I'm not gonna leave before sunset if I'm in the water fishing, especially if I'm catching.
Yeah, that's true. And you'd be beat. That sun beats the shit out of you.
It's hot. I forgot sunscreen, so
it's a bitch. I've been putting on sunscreen lately. It's amazing how well it works.
Yeah, it actually works.
It actually works.
So we myth busted this myth going around that sunscreen doesn't work.
What do you think? You're tougher than the fucking sun? Dash Riggs dash KB and Nick. But I luckily I went out a couple times with our buddy Kohl, he really is an unbelievable push puller.
He has good eyes too.
Yes, good eyes, great glasses, great push polling, and our first trip we went out, it was a little windy, but his area had a lot of grass, so the water was clean, and we got our limit and probably saw like 70 fish or so, and we were like, holy shit, this is crazy. A lot of them wouldn't bite though, but we couldn't believe how many fish because his dad said he couldn't find any.
Was it the west wind?
Yeah, it was a west wind.
Kohl says they don't bite his property on west wind.
I know, but they ended up biting. There was this one spot we saw so many of them, and then we left to go find some more, and I was like, dude, we gotta go back. I was like, that's where all the fucking fish are. We just saw them all.
Yeah.
And then we went back and caught, I think, 8. It was like, holy shit. But then they weren't all side casted that trip. A good amount of them are blind casted or just in like kind of a deep hole.
Spinner beetles and stuff.
Yep. So it was funny. We caught them on Gold Spoon, caught them on spinner, and then I threw my spinner bait, felt a tap in this like kind of deep hole area, all covered by grass. Didn't bite it, reeled it in, grabbed Kohl's pole with just a swim bait and a jig head, and threw that on. He wasn't, I don't know if he wanted me to use it, but I just said, fuck it. He's going to bite this. I threw it out, did the old Pontchartrain pop, boom, caught him, reeled it in. I was like, oh, Kohl, your bait actually does work. And he was like, oh, what? You caught on that? It was priceless. Yeah. And then we went back the next Monday, and we saw probably like 150 fish. Every one of them sight casted, just like tossing him right in front of his face, just whacking them. We could have caught
all of them,
25 fish if we wanted to. But
that's awesome.
We ended up catching like 15 and got out of there.
The conditions are right.
It was perfect. No wind, crystal clear, no clouds, or like some clouds where it would like be nice when you were going around, but like they would disappear when you would go look for fish. And then we had one where there was a school of 4, and I already caught like 4 fish or something, and Kohl was push polling doing all the work, so I just kept seeing him and throwing at him and catching him, and he was like, you fucker. He was like, wait, when you see him next time, I want to catch a fish. I was like, yeah, I'll wait. And then I was like, oh, Kohl, right here, right? Kohl. I'm like pointing back. Yeah, I almost did it. I had to hold myself back. And then he threw out, caught one. And then I said, so then I immediately threw in after him, caught mine. And then the third one was still just there. So I pulled the old Chaz Champagne trick, and Kohl started yelling at me. I put my pole between my legs with one hooked and kept tossing at this other one with the gold spoon, and he wouldn't bite it. I mean, I tossed like 3 times in front of him. Yeah. He was like, just get your damn fish in. I was like, we're going to get 3. Yeah. And then so we fight him, and I'm playing around with mine, trying to get a video of both of us and shit. And then he gets his in the boat. He's like, all right, get your fish in the boat. I was like, all right. So I go to do it, and then boom, I was using this small little spinner bait, and it just snapped in half.
The hook?
Yeah, no, like the metal part just broke, and he swam off, and Kohl's like, you fucking idiot. So it went from almost 3 fish to 1.
Betting, baby, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah. That's like at the casino, you're up money, you leave down 1,000. Yeah. Like, fuck.
It was I just kept throwing them. But it didn't even matter. I mean, we just sat there, and 10 more came by and just caught them. It was crazy. And then we caught like 2 or 3 more that were like 17 inches. And I was like, oh, these are perfect eating size. Let's just finish our limit with these. And Kohl's like, no, let's get a better one. So I was like, all right. So then we ended up with like all of them were like 20 plus inches.
Oh,
It
but
was
the
awesome.
17s are better eating ones.
Yeah,
Just what I was saying.
That's what I was thinking. But
We like them at 18.
yeah, yeah, we like them 18.
Calling them virgin reds. Ones that haven't been caught yet. That's how I like eating them.
Oh God. If my mother didn't listen to this, Mom, I love you, because I almost said something filthy, but I love you, so I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. Those were 2 great days, so I can't wait till the water clears up, and we're gonna go to Alligator Point.
Yep.
And try to catch some. Chaz always murks them out there.
That was a beautiful area to fish. You have to look in a beautiful marsh, then open Lake Bourne when it's calm. I mean,
yeah, when it's calm, and you got the
wasn't
rigs,
calm that day.
the rigs right there.
Yeah, but it wasn't calm that day. The wind was.
Then we went. Yeah, it was.
So it's just the wind's right. Do you remember what the wind was that day?
It was blowing fucking hard.
North, huh?
It was coming, from the north.
Yeah,
but it was funny because that area was actually kind of calm, which was crazy.
It was glass, close to marsh, but it was the easiest part of the ride.
No, it wasn't from the north. It was from the south.
Okay, south.
Yeah,
wouldn't Bourne be ripping?
Bourne was ripping,
but not in that area because of how it was.
Yeah, because we were still like on the coastline.
Yeah, that was the best part of the ride.
It was coming from. Let's see, we can look that up.
Well, if it was coming from the south, wouldn't the waves be hitting that coastline? Because that coastline is a northwestern part of Lake Bourne.
It was coming from. Where are we? It was coming from. It's coming from the northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Look.
Yeah,
had to have been
because it was the most protected part, and it wasn't getting because the water was fine.
Yeah, northwest. Never eat soggy waffles.
Uh-huh.
How do you remember?
North.
Never eat sour toast. When people say that, it's like, when the fuck have you ever eaten sour toast?
Where the fuck is a tea? I'm not going
north. No, never eat sour wheat. Is wheat sour?
I mean, I don't eat it if it is, huh?
Yeah. Don't eat it.
I did spicy waffles.
You do spicy, I do soggy.
Soggy.
But I love soggy waffles.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be.
Yes. Never not eat soggy waffles.
Yeah, throwing it north.
That is our episode today. We have this video series that we're coming out. We wish we could tell you, but thing's awesome. Oh, and we fucking locked in Wrigley's for
25th.
The 25th of September.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
Do you remember the 25th morning of September?
We're gonna come out the music video.
Yes. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow wow.
All right. Tight lines, all you little son of a guns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also wait, one more thing. I am going out Friday with a fan.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm pumped about.
It's gonna be lit.
Thomas Brady.
Morning or afternoon?
It is afternoon, Friday afternoon after work. I don't know where we're going, what we're doing. I think we're gonna go find some reds if it's calm, find some trout.
I kind of Instagram stalked him lightly. He push pulls. I think you can go sight cast.
You want to hear something funny?
Why?
So I posted the picture of him. We've been talking for probably a month or so now, and he saw the picture of Kohl, and he goes, "Oh, I used to sail against him growing up." I said,
Small world.
I said, "Was he actually as good as he says he was?" He said,
"Absolutely not." He was looked like a retard trying to help a doorknob out there. Like, "You're doing great, Kohl. You won again." Everyone's like, "He did. He was a special kid."
He did.
And that, like, the autistic kid, like dunking. It's like Kohl. Everyone's like, "Welcome across the finish line." Everyone cheer.
Look, little Samuel just made a touchdown.
Yeah. Everyone's like not even looking, like walking next to him. Cole's breezing by the boats with no sails on.
He's got a motor.
I'm weaning. You see the rat race?
Yeah.
I'm weaning.
It's a race. Oh fuck, Mom! I'm prairie dogging it.
Kale's shitting off the side of the boat. Like, there's the clean, brothers.
Oh fuck. But we will report next week and hopefully get this sweet guest on who just won a marlin tournament.
Swordfish. It was
Swordfish.
the Golden Nugget Swordfish tournament.
Ooh, at a Lake
think-
Charles.
Yeah. No, it was Mississippi.
Oh,
Am I saying the right casino?
I think there's a golden
Okay.
nugget out there.
And if I remember correctly, it's a 387 pounder.
I had a 370 pounder in my bed last week.
That's a water buffalo, not a fucking swordfish.
I called her my little manatee.
You're like Appa, yip yip, when she get on top of you. Your head's about to pop like a pimple.
All right. Hey, everyone, tight lines, and we're signing off. Peace.